Hey everybody, it's Stephanie here. It's day 112. I started February 7th, 2025, getting healthy with Stephanie the Food Addict, and I'm still at it, y'all. I got a long way to go. I've only lost 12 pounds. That's not true. I've lost like this 12, 15 pounds like 4 times now. So if I would have like kept it off, I would have lost like probably over 50 pounds now. But because I am a food addict, getting healthy with Stephanie the Food Addict, I have this problem where I like to binge. And I'll binge for, a straight week or two, and then I'll gain back every single pound that I lost. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, and then I'm back to where I started again. And so it's a real struggle, and it's been like a struggle my entire life. And I'm trying to get past it because I'm never going to beat this thing if I can't just beat it. Listen, this is my song. You hear it? This is Michael Jackson right now. And I didn't even plan this. But I just got to beat it. Just got to beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. So anyway, we are going to beat obesity. Yes, we are. We are going to beat obesity. And I wanted to show you guys. So I'm trying to make smart choices. Today I went to a birthday party. I had a cupcake. I also went to the movies and saw the new Lilo and Stitch movie with my daughter and her best friend and her mom's. And it was so good. But have I told you that going to the movies is outrageous? Just for me and her to go, for just our tickets for one adult, one child at 9:45 a.m. for a Saturday morning matinee. It was almost $35. $34 and some change. And then for the concessions, we got one nacho, one icy, one sweet tea, and a pack of M&Ms. It was $31 and change. It's outrageous. So anyway, we won't be going to the movies too often, but going back to beating obesity. And I had the nachos and I had the icy. I did not eat the whole icy. I did not eat the whole nachos. Isabella had the sweet tea, and we shared the nachos. And then I had 3 M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, and those are like my weakness. I love peanut M&Ms, so I could have ate the whole bag, and I only liked 3 of them. So these are small wins, guys. Like, yeah, I know I've only lost 12 pounds, and that's not much to brag about. But when you think about, I've lost, like 12 pounds 4 times now, like this. No, put that back. I'm making a hot dog for you. This weight loss could really be something that I could beat. I just have to stay on the straight and narrow. It was so funny. I was over at my neighbor's yesterday, and she's like, "You need a stimulant. You need some cocaine whenever you go on your food binges, so that way you don't eat." And I just died laughing because she's crazy. But of course she was joking. Well, I think so anyway, half-heartedly. But yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Don't do that. That's terrible advice. That is not advice for me. It was just I was showing her my channel because I hadn't shared it with her, and I was telling her, that I've lost like that 12, 15 pounds now 4 times, but I gained it all back. And she was just telling me that people aren't going to be interested in watching because I'm not, like losing. I'm just back and forth. So what? So I get that, and if you're still watching, I appreciate your patience, and I really hope I'm not going to disappoint me or you. So this is life. This is real life, and it's hard. And all we can do is our best. I'm listening to my 98.5 KTK Delilah. It's just nice to listen to that. And actually, I haven't heard Delilah. Maybe she's not on tonight. But it is 98.5 KTK. But I wanted to show y'all what I made. I'm going to be eating this is a hamburger, and I got some ketchup and cheese melted on it. And I got a green tomato that my neighbor gave me, fresh green tomato cut up. And I got some lettuce, and I'm going to take those pieces of lettuce, and I'm going to make it a lettuce sandwich. So it'll be my cheeseburger without the carbohydrates, so I'm not going to have the bun with it. And then look at all these beautiful squash that my neighbor gave me. Yes, I've already washed them. My Hezekiah helped me wash them. And then I've got all these gorgeous sweet peppers and green bell peppers that she gave me. Haven't washed them yet, but I'm going to. And that's going to be some good eating right there now. Gonna put some of them peppers in meatloaf. I'm gonna make me some stuffed green bell peppers with some rice and hamburger meat and onions and mustard and white rice. And mix that all together and shove it down in there and wrap it up in tin foil and put it in the oven. I'm working on it. Just a minute. Then I got me some hamburger meat here pulled out. It's defrosting so we can make us some hamburgers because those are real tasty and high protein and I like to have those ready to go. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a long day for me, I know. I'm really looking forward to getting in the bed and relaxing. And tell me if you guys got any weekend plans. Today's May 31st. It's the last day of May. Mental Health Awareness Month. If you are someone who struggles with your mental health, there is help out there. Please don't give up. If you got the breath of life in you, keep going because you're here because God wants you here. You're here because you have purpose. You have reasons to be here. Otherwise, you'd be dead like the rest of them. Their purposes have come and gone. And, I don't believe that. That's what I tell myself, but I know that I feel like my mom and everybody that I loved have so many purposes and left. And it just, they just didn't make it because they were needed somewhere else, is what I tell myself. They had greater purpose somewhere else at this point. Even though I feel like I needed her more than anything, I feel like I was pregnant with my first kid when Mom passed away, and it's hard to, go in restaurants and see grandparents with the grandkids, and not because I envy what they have, but because I miss what I don't have, and I know that would have been really special to have for my kids. I had 4 wonderful grandparents, and I'm grateful for them. Honestly, my parents struggled being good parents, and my grandparents filled in all the gaps and taught and poured so much wisdom into me. They all farmed, and both my grandpas were World War II vets. One was a front lineman and one was a medic. And anyway, their stories are amazing. I remember some of the stories, and there were some things they didn't talk about. I know that too. And one of my papas, he was an alcoholic until the end, and he lived to be 75 years old, but he was an alcoholic. He farmed every day up until the end. He had a farm when he died, and he drank every day just about, and he was a medic, and he had PTSD really bad, post-traumatic stress disorder, and I remember as a kid I would see him going through those experiences and having those flashbacks in real life, and it was scary. It was very scary to watch because he actually felt like he thought he was in war in that moment, and it's dangerous, to be around somebody when they're like that. He never hit none of us, but we knew to get away from him, and Granny would usually try to talk some sense back into him and make him feel safe again, but sometimes he really, in his head, he was right there in the war. It was really sad to watch. But he raised 5 kids. My mama was one of them. And he was a real good grandpa. And fed us fresh off the farm. Us and the whole neighborhood. And he ended up being a gas man. And he would, I remember people standing up at his funeral, one after another. And they were talking about when Mr. Wilbur would come give them gas for free in the middle of the night. They'd run out of gas and be cold or not have gas to cook, and he'd take his gas truck out there and get them enough gas to get them through, and anyway, and I know that he would foot that bill for them because it wasn't his gas to give away. He was just, the gas man, worked for the gas company, but he'd get up any hour if somebody around the gas and take it to them so they'd have gas for their heaters so they'd stay warm. And this is Florida, North Florida. It does get cold, real cold actually in the wintertime. Too cold not to have a heater. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with all that. He died in 1999 from a burst aneurysm, and 3 months later, my granny died from heartbreak. She had COPD, and but I think that's what took her down so fast after Papa died. But boy, they fought like cats and dogs. It's crazy how much they loved and hated each other. I remember they had 2 separate rooms. And anyway, it's my 10 minutes. So y'all have a good night. Peace, love, happiness, and Hakuna Matata.